The public sector is estimated to spend around £125 billion each year on goods and services, of which local authorities spend around £47.5 billion. Recently, public sector procurement has been under the spotlight, with the Gershon and Better Regulation Task Force reports. Both of these sought to identify methods of achieving the government's goal of releasing £21.5 billion into frontline services annually by 2007-2008 through ongoing efficiency gains. Well, I'm joined now by John Oughton, who's Chief Executive of the Office of Government Commerce, and he's at the front line of implementing these recommendations. Hello, John. Thanks very much for joining me.
Fiona, hi.
It's clearly a very complex situation we're talking about at present, and making such significant cuts is going to be no mean feat. So how are you planning to save all this money?
Well, Fiona, I don't like to talk about cuts really, because the purpose of this efficiency programme is to redirect resources into frontline delivery of public services. It's about ensuring that we maximise our investment in delivering better public services. And of course, what that means is ensuring that we can bring everybody up to the standard of the very best.
So when we talk about standards, what kind of role can they play then in this?
I think they play an important role, because when we started the efficiency programme, we said quite deliberately we don't want to break new ground and do innovative things that no one had ever tried before. What we wanted to do was to build on the successes of those who were the best in class. So identify who is doing things well, whether that's in the public sector or the private sector, and then ensuring that we can use the standards that are clear. We should then bring everybody up to those levels.
At the bottom of all this, I suppose, it is changing business culture. Is that something that the government is capable of doing?
Well, I think it's about behaviour and it's about performance. We can recognise what's good, and we can also recognise that we should start sharing good ideas so that one organisation can learn from another, share best practice and bring everybody up to the level of the best. That's why standards, again, I think, are so important to this process.
To what extent is the OGC having a direct input into the creation of new standards?
Just to give you one example, the work that's being done at the moment on ISO IEC 20000, I think we can bring something to that, linking it to what we've done on the IT infrastructure library. I think we can participate in the development of the standard, we can contribute our experience alongside other participants and collaborators also. And frankly, I think we'll learn from that process, because I wouldn't claim that everything we've done is absolutely the best standard, but mutually reinforcing one another's approach, we can both learn from that, I think, and that's what we're aiming to do.
So what are you seeing as the benefits of that?
I think it gives us another route to understanding what other people are doing, what experience they have had in using developments in these tools and techniques, and then learning from that experience and taking that into our own products so that we can improve the standard and the general quality of performance across the public sector. That's really important to us.
How important, to sum up, do you think standards are when it comes to doing what you are trying to do, which is a big job?
Well, let me give you two examples. In the IT field, where our IT infrastructure library builds very heavily on the British Standards Institution's approach, what we're doing on project management with Prince2, our well-known tool, that too is very closely linked to the BSI's approach. I think that tells you that right at the heart of the tools and techniques that we're going to use to improve efficiency and improve the quality of the public services being delivered, standards are really at the heart of that.
John, thanks very much indeed.
Fiona, thank you.